I tried every single diet out there. This one I'm gonna tell you is the best. Hi, my name's Imogen and I am an online fitness coach. I create a lot of fitness content on here, and today I'm gonna divulge into the best diet that you can do for weight loss. As well as fitness content, I document my own fitness journey because in the past I have been a fatty. Nothing wrong with being a fatty, by the way, as long as you are happy. I was not, let me tell you. I was going from yo-yo diet to yo-yo diet, fad diet to fad diet. It's kind of the same thing. You know what I mean? I tried Special K, I tried keto, which I documented on YouTube 2 years ago.
So my name's Imogen, I'm 26 and I wanted to see what the keto diet would do to my body.
I literally have tried pretty much every diet you can think of. I grew up as a teenager with weight being a massive issue for me. I was always one of those kids whose mom was like, it's just puppy fat, it's just puppy fat, you'll grow out of it. So I was a sucker for any kind of weight loss promo. Just a bit of a backstory. In the 2000s, when I was a teenager, we had a lot of diet pills, diet plans shoved down our throats. So you can imagine how chaotic it was to be a teenager in the 2000s. We had role models like Kate Moss, Nicole and Paris, and they were all very, very skinny. It was like trendy to be skinny, which is obviously extremely dangerous for young girls. Any kind of weight loss plan that was in the newspaper, I was the sucker doing it. Probably a lot of you out there can also relate, and you might have even been on a similar journey to me. I even tried Raw Till 4. Raw Till 4 is so boring and bland. Nobody wants to do Raw Till 4. After my weight going up and down and up and down and fluctuating, and I was 14 stone, and then I was 12, and then I was 9 stone, and then I was back up to 12, I constantly was like yo-yoing through life, and I just wasn't happy and healthy, especially when I was like 18, 19, uni age. I was literally eating noodles for dinner, breakfast, lunch, going out, drinking so much alcohol that I could not see straight. Probably like a lot, actually no, not probably like a lot of people these days, because I feel like the younger generation are smarter than our generation. They're a lot cleaner and healthier and they don't drink as much. Then in 2019, I became a PT and I learned all the tools, the tricks and the science behind sustainably losing weight. And that is what I'm going to divulge into today. So I'm going to pass my wisdom onto you. So forget the binge restrict cycle, the never-ending cycle of restricting yourself, and then you are restricting yourself so much that your body is craving sugar because it's the fastest thing that your body will get energy from. And then you eat the sugar, massive amount of sugar, and then you crash and you feel like rubbish. And then it's a vicious cycle again because you make yourself feel guilty for the cycle and continue and continue. If this sounds like you, this video could help you. Stay tuned till the end because I'm going to go through lots of tips towards the end of how you can sustainably lose weight in a healthy way, because we're going to be healthy queens in 2022. Do you hear me? Okay, I'm interrupting this with a tiny weeny advertisement. It's only going to be 20 seconds. I'm going to keep it really short and sweet. I am an online fitness coach and I help women across the world to sustainably lose weight, or if that is not your goal, I also help women grow their glutes and become strong queens. If this sounds like something you're interested in, I have got a new app launching at the beginning of May and it's going to be super exciting. The app is just crispy clean. It's got a really nice interface compared to the previous app that I was using. From May, you're all going to be, whoever signs up under me is going to be in this new app. It's exciting. There's workout plans, there's nutrition. It's all in one. It's really exciting. So if you've got fitness goals for summer 2022, you want to absolutely smash and you need somebody to give you a kick up the bum and be there for support and motivation without judgment, then hit me up. The link will be in the description. I think that was over 20 seconds, but thank you so much for listening. Okay, back to the video. Backstory first, before I get into the juiciness. Please watch this because you might relate to it and it might also be informative to you as well. So I just want to quickly go through. I've obviously told you a little bit about my previous history with fad diets. Will not recommend. Keto especially. I did that video because I wanted to document the process. I did it 2 years ago. I still get views on that. That's like one of my most viral videos. And I was considering taking it down because I feel like it's not really relevant to me anymore. But there's a lot of people that keto does help if they have specific conditions especially. Keto has a place in society because it actually has scientific evidence to help certain conditions. And I'm not ignorant to that. I know it has a place, definitely. But I personally think it doesn't really have a place in the weight loss community because I feel like you can just do it in a much more sustainable way, and you can do it without restricting so many food groups. And that I feel like that can be a disaster and lead on to eating disorders. I'm going to just quickly run over the past year in terms of my health. I have endometriosis, and those of you with endometriosis, I know there's quite a lot of you who follow me, you'll know what I mean. Like, it is difficult, especially when it comes to your body image and what you consume, that kind of thing. There is strong research that nutrition really does help conditions like endometriosis and PCOS. By the way, if you do have those conditions, heads up, my one-to-one coaching could help you with the nutrition element. Last year, I got COVID and it knocked me for 6. I literally lost about 8 pounds. And I was like, what the hell, honey? I know you wanted to lose some weight, but this is not the way. This is not the way we wanted to do it. By the end of like the 2 weeks where I'd stopped eating and consuming food, I obviously was like, right, I've not been eating properly for the last 2 weeks. Give me all the takeaways, give me all the food because I've been missing it, and I survived COVID. Do you know what I mean? That's more important. So then I ended up gradually putting on weight, and after COVID, me and my partner got COVID. We were very ill. I had to go to hospital. I had to get checked up by one of the COVID doctors, and I was diagnosed with mild pleurisy. I was left with temporary damage to my lungs. Like, my heart rate was just all over the place. It was skyrocketing on walks. I was like, it was just chaos. And I was pretty fit previous to this, to having COVID. I was going to the gym like 4 or 5 times a week, doing my cardiovascular, that kind of thing. So COVID really knocked me for 6. So up until Christmas, I would say, last year, I started putting on the weight because I didn't have the energy. I really did suffer from long COVID last year. Like, it was just not pretty at all. If you had COVID last year and you didn't have a vaccine, you'll know what I'm talking about. It was just horrible. Then I made a promise to myself on New Year's Eve in 2021. I wanted to go into the new year sober. That might sound like it's irrelevant to this video, and partly it is, but that was my pledge to myself, that I wanted to make a difference and I wanted to take my health seriously this year. So me and my partner went on a hike, which was absolutely stunning, by the way. We went with my dog Hank, and we hiked up Mamtor. If you know the peaks, Mamtor is in the peaks. Beautiful. So we hiked up there at like 5 a.m. in the morning on New Year's Day. We smashed the New Year's Day with a sober head and a happy mind. And it was bliss. And from that moment, I was like, right, that's it. We're going on a quick fat loss 10-week program. And I managed to lose 10 pounds. Now, 10 pounds in 10 weeks is very, very sustainable. It's £1 a week, which is about 50% of the recommended maximum you should sustainably lose. Obviously, this will vary if you are a lot bigger, because you tend to lose a lot more weight a little bit quicker if you are bigger. I lost 10 pounds in 10 weeks, and I'm going to show you and tell you how exactly I did it. This is what was my starting point. and then this is my after. So that's my before and my after. Anyway, so I went through this fat loss program created by myself. Really did work hard. I still went out for the occasional meal with friends. I still went out with my partner for meals, really nice meals. I guess the whole point of this is to show you that you can lose weight sustainably and still eat chocolate. You can still eat your favorite foods, crisps. You can still eat pizza. Do you know what I mean? You just need to be mindful and you need the right tools to get you there. So, enough blabbering on, let's get to the juicy stuff. The juicy stuff meaning the tools that I'm gonna give you. Towards the end of the video, I will do the measurement. To-do list. I've lost it. Where's my to-do? Do you know what I remind myself of? The Grinch. Where's my to-do list? Where's my to-do list? Oh my God, that's quite a good impression, isn't that? I'm actually quite acting. No, I'm joking. I'm actually really shy. Actually once, okay, I'm gonna get to the good part, but I just want to tell you this one quick story. So, if you don't know, I actually do TikTok and that's like my biggest platform over there. And so I've had a few occasions where people have come up to me and like I'm acting like I'm famous. I'm not famous. I literally had 2 people come up to me. It's not that deep. And I am super grateful for the fact that they even came up to me. Anyway, why the fuck am I over justifying myself? Oh my God, this is my anxiety talking. I was at a car park in Manchester, and if you were watching this, I honestly went away from that little meeting feeling like I hadn't given you enough conversation, do you know what I mean? Because I am quite a shy person. Anyway, she came up to me and I was looking, and then I caught her eye, and she was like, do you do fitness videos on TikTok? And I was like, yes. Okay. And she was like, oh my God, I've done your fitness videos, I've done your workout videos. And I was like, no way, that is crazy. Oh my God, nice to meet you. And I kind of just like clammed up and didn't know what to say. And then she was like, okay, bye. And I was like, oh God, why am I so awkward? It does my head in. Anyway, I just thought that was a funny little anecdote. 3 most important steps that you will need to follow if you want to lose weight, lead a healthier lifestyle. Step 1, walk 10k steps a day. Okay, this might sound quite difficult, especially if you work in an office and you're averaging at 3,000 or 4,000 a day. But did you know you can do step dance workouts on YouTube? So if you put like a 20-minute dance workout on YouTube, that can get you 2 or 3k steps. Easy. Right there, done. Bing, bang, bosh. Obviously, your nutrition needs to be in line with a calorie deficit, but the walking will help you build up the activity and, you know, just get there. So if you've got a weightless goal, or any kind of goal, fitness related actually, you should really be walking because it's super good for you. It's actually good for your cardiovascular system as well. A step goal. If you've got a fitness watch, bonus points, because that just makes it 10 times easier to track your 10,000 steps. Number 2 is tracking calories. Now, I want to say this, obviously coming from a fitness professional, I am wary that there are people who unfortunately do suffer with eating disorders. If this is you, then I would strongly advise you not to track calories, especially if you've had issues with tracking calories in the past. There are other ways, alternative ways that you can do this. If you work with a coach, for instance, if you work with a dietitian, for example, if you do have a weight loss goal still because of your health, then you can work with a professional and they can like tailor some plans to you to help you with your goal that don't include calories on, and that will not be as triggering for you as tracking calories. So for those of you who perhaps have a healthy relationship with food, or maybe you still have some work to do with your relationship with food, but you don't mind tracking calories, this is a really, really good option for you to make sure that you're in a calorie deficit. And it really does teach you about portion control and recommended daily allowances as well, because it helps you keep track of like your micronutrient content, which is vital. Micronutrient is vitamins and minerals, by the way. Obviously, those are really vital to make sure that you prevent certain diseases, certain illnesses. Calorie deficit is number 2. Number 3 is a workout program. Okay, if you have a specific fitness goal and you're not following a workout program, your results are going to be, 1, they're going to be extremely slow. 2, they're going to be non-existent, because especially if you've got a muscle growth goal, you need a workout program with progressive overload in it. Otherwise, nothing's going to happen, honey. You need a program to follow. Following Instagram workouts is great for fun, but if you actually do have a fitness goal in mind, if you want to grow your glutes, if you want back gains, really defined muscular back, or if you want some biceps, then you need to be following a plan. And a program also is so beneficial for those who find it quite difficult with accountability, because it just helps you have that structure and routine that us humans secretly crave. And that, my friends, is the 3 secrets to a great, healthy, sustainable diet. I hate the word diet because it just has such negative connotations, but diet actually, when you think about it scientifically, is just a term for what you eat, your whole diet. I hope this video has been somewhat educational. Don't forget that my one-to-one coaching with my brand new shiny pink app is coming to a phone near you in May 2nd. Sign up info is released on payday. So if you really are interested, if you're serious about actually making progress and you want results, then let me know. There's a link in the description. Follow that link and apply to be on my team, and we will get you those gains, honey, or the weight loss, honey, if that's your goal. I hope you enjoyed this video. I am going to love you and leave you, and I will see you in my next one. Bye. Hi, it's Imogen. If you want to see my previous video, click this link here. If you want to subscribe to me, click here.